Hello, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Today I am fishing a new section of the Lower Niagara. New to me. The Niagara River is very old, but I've never caught a lake trout, so that's kind of the goal today. Getting a late start. Talked to a bunch of locals on the way down, and they said I didn't miss anything. They said one steelhead was all that was caught all morning out of a couple dozen guys fishing the run. They said it's very slow down here. The lake trout are gone. Always choose the bad weekend to come up, but we're still gonna try it. It's a nice hike, and we've also got all day tomorrow. We might try a different section of the Niagara River where they told me to go. So we're here today. See how we do. There's a decent looking whirlpool right in front of me. Birds diving. It's like the crowd's fishing just below me, so this doesn't look like a bad spot. We're gonna try it. It is about 6:45 in the morning. We're hiking down into Devil's Hole. As you can see, probably can't see because it's still dark a little bit. Hoping to get on my first ever lake trout. I was at Art Park yesterday. Nobody was catching anything. The locals down there told me if I want to get on my lake trout that they're up at Devil's Hole. So here we are. Hopefully we get on my first lake trout. Only one other car in the parking lot, and we're probably the dumb ones because it's supposed to start pouring rain here any minute, but I got my raincoat, got my waders on, so I'm pretty waterproof. All right, well, we're down here. That other car in the parking lot must have been a dog walker or something, because I don't see anybody else down here on the American side. I think this is my first time having Devil's Hole to myself. There was a couple headlamps on the way down on the Canadian side, which is good news. If absolutely nobody is fishing here, that's not a great sign either. Right before I started filming, a trout attacked my bobber. A trout or salmon, something, jumped on the bobber itself. It's the first time I've seen that in a very long time. And there we go. Look at that, something just nipped at the bobber again. I think I got that one on film. The fish before freaking slammed it. Full on jumped out of the water. That fish just kind of nipped it. They're in here, man. Got on a double trouble rig now. A bead above an egg sack. Send it out and see what happens. Water is rising. Set my bobber a bit higher. Once again, resorting to what I've seen done on YouTube. Oh, there's a nice local guy. Said he caught a couple and hooked a couple. Lakers. Said Lakers is the only thing biting today. He's disappointed. A lot of the locals here, they catch so many Lakers here. They actually get annoyed with them. Which, anyway, he was actually hoping to catch like walleye and stuff, which, I mean, where I'm from in the Jamestown area, I can pretty much catch walleye and steelhead at will. So it's just funny how, up here all the locals are annoyed by catching Lakers, and they want to catch walleye and steelhead. And for me, it's obviously the opposite because I don't have lake trout in Jamestown. Anyway, he encouraged me to fish down here, said that they're hitting over this way, get closer to that current. So that's what I'm going to do. The rock's sharp enough to cut my hand, but slippery enough to slide right down it with metal freaking spikes in my boots. Slide on metal spikes and rubber, but cut my hand open because that's how much it grips it. I don't understand this place. Oh, gosh, this is such a difficult place to live. I'm getting beat up, man. I don't want to give up. I just want a lake trout so bad. So bad. Off the wall here. There's indeed a lake trout lure. Finally. Freaking finally. Is I still recording? I think I finally got on my lake trout. Feels exactly how the people on YouTube describe a lake trout. This will be my first and my PB. It's a something. It's big, whatever it is. It looks like a lake trout to me. Don't come off, don't come off, don't come off. Hopefully I can get them around into here. It's a big one too, I think. I don't know. I've never caught a lake trout before, so what do I know? I'm gonna let them tire out before I try and force them into that hole. Earlier it would have been easier to beach them, but right now beaching them is not gonna be as easy as it once was. 100% that's a lake trout. 100% this is what we came here for. Go ahead and tire yourself out. Be careful not to pull that hook. Man, they thrash and slash. Might be best off taking them down here. I think I'll have an easier time beaching them over here. Oh yeah, I'll definitely have an easier time beaching them over here. I don't got my measuring tape in my pocket. This is a PB. All right, finally, victory. We are victorious, folks. This is what I came to the Niagara River for. I got him. He's fine. He's fine. My first ever lake trout. Holy cow. Holy cow. I think I even got the hit on film. I don't know how long I've been recording for. That's okay. I can leave now. I can leave now. My trip to the Niagara River was worth it. Holy cow, that took forever. Finally got it on this, I forget what these things are called now. I'll put it in the description. That thing. Look at that, and he popped right off too. Gotta get my picture just to prove it, and then we'll send him loose. This is a PB. I should really have my measuring tape in my pocket. I'm not gonna let him flop around on shore while I try and get a hold of it, but... Whoa! Alright, don't hurt your head, don't hurt your head. Alright, we better just let him go. He's ready. Alrighty. That's what I came to Niagara for. First laker. Finally got a fish off the bucket list. Holy cow, man. All that just to handle the thing for 3 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. That was such a grind, folks. I've been fishing 4 hours, I think, since 7 in the morning. It's, what, noon-ish? It's past noon. I've been here fishing, yeah. Okay, I've been here from, it was about, I got right down here, it was about 7 to noon. Yeah, 4, 3, 4, I've just lost my mind. I'm so tired. I caught my first lake trout. That's a fish off the bucket list for me. All right, no, we came off. Oh, I just had on number 2. The number 2 felt way bigger. That one felt way bigger. After hooking those 2 fish, I think I got a little bit too excited and just set it into a snag. Set it hard into a snag too. Go figure. And this is my only SteelShad. So we might be done after this. I accomplished the goal. I don't think I'm gonna get that one out. It's in a rock good. I think we're gonna break it. I broke it, dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That was my only SteelShad. Kind of cool, the rain's doing that thing where the raindrops land and they stay on top of the water for a second before falling in. Always cool when that happens. Anyway, the camera on my head died. I broke off. All signs are pointing for me to leave. I am dead tired. I'm soaked. It's time to leave. I figured him out here at the very end, but I broke off my last SteelShad. Man, people told me catching a lake trout down here would be easy. That was not the truth here today. We got up 6 in the morning, came down here at 7. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal. I'm not a morning person. If you watch my videos, you know I'm always normally fishing in the evenings, not the morning. But we got up, hiked down here, and fished in the rain for 6 hours to get that lake trout. That was just brutal. And lake trout have eluded me before. I tried for a lake trout when I was in the Adirondacks. I also tried for a lake trout when I lived in the Finger Lakes. It wasn't quite the right time of year, it was summer. So everyone's just like, you gotta go to the Niagara River in December. It's easy, you'll get one. It was not easy, but we got one. Just as a quick added bonus, I've never actually been in this cave here before. So, take you all inside. Just got my cell phone with me because the camera on my head died. It's like a lot of graffiti. I think enough people come in here and there's no bats or nothing. Cool that there is a cave in the Buffalo region though. I think this is about the end of it from what I've heard. It's not a very big cave. There's a nice little bench there though. Okay. That is cool. Cross another cave off my bucket list. Again, if you watch my channel, you know I love exploring caves and urban exploring underground places, so this kind of thing is fun. Okay, well, we'll take you back outside the cave again. See, it's a pretty neat little spot. Definitely worth exploring. I'm sure there's a geocache here somewhere. Also nice because it's raining today, so it's nice to take a break from the rain for a minute. This is definitely a neat area. Someday I'll have to come here during the summer, do some morning fishing for walleye, and just explore the Niagara Gorge more. It's full of secrets.